Hello, air signs. It's time for the general and love reading, the general love reading and the general reading for the months of October and November. I'm going to do October first. So I'm going to do the general reading. That's what I have laid out here. Then I'm going to take these cards up and do the general love reading. And then we're going to do November. That's how it goes. Okay. So the overall energy for the month of October is Judgment. And what I'm getting is that overall, I just feel like your judgment is going to be better. You're going to see, there are going to be some things from the dead that are going to be resurrected, okay? Meaning some old things that maybe you've ignored, maybe you thought were put to rest, that you weren't addressing or looking at anymore. And those things are kind of rising up for judgment, meaning your judgment rising up for you to look at. Okay, this is beneficial to you because ultimately I'm seeing that by the end of October, you're landing in a place of power. Okay, just a lot stronger than you used to be. A lot of strength is what I'm seeing. A lot stronger than you used to be. I'm getting that at the core of the month of October, it's really about all the pieces of your life kind of coming together. All of the dots connecting. All of the dots are going to start connecting for you. You're going to be connecting. That's why these old things are kind of rising up, because they're going to help you connect the dots of your life. I'm kind of getting like for the first week, you're kind of looking at life with rose-colored glasses, okay? Meaning that you're looking at life not fully in a realistic perspective. It's kind of rose-colored where you're just expecting. You're looking at life through rose-colored glasses. What can I say? Your vision is tainted by, fantasies, dreams, and things like that. And because you have a new burst of passion, okay? There's a new burst of passion that comes up for you about life, just in general. A new way of looking at life and being passionate about life. And it kind of causes you to look at life through rose-colored glasses, okay? To kind of get off maybe a little bit into fantasy, where it's kind of like, and I get that this is related to, it's not that it's impossible for you to have these fantasies or this dream, or whatever it is that the way that you're looking at life through these rose-colored glasses. It's more so that these dead things that you haven't looked at, without looking at those, you're not seeing the reality that it's really not possible until you kind of deal with things that you stuffed. So that's the rose-colored glasses. It's not that you're having a fantasy that's just that could never be reality, or that is just beyond what's possible for you. It's not that. It's that you're thinking you can have that without doing some of this examination of yourself, of past events, of things that you've ignored. You're kind of thinking you can get there without that. And that's the illusion. And that's what brings, because then I have the Three of Swords. And just like, that's what actually brings the heartbreak, the disappointment. Okay. So I'm seeing some disappointment in the way that you thought things were going to go. And these rose-colored glasses that you were looking at things like expecting the best. And you're kind of disappointed, okay? Because it just doesn't go the way that you were expecting it to. But I'm telling you why and how to make it go the way that you want to. Ultimately, you're going to get there, but there's a little bit of a path you're going to have to take in the month of October. So ultimately, then you're going to start seeing that with this new passion, it's not about looking at things through rose-colored glasses. It's about pouring yourself out. It's about resurrecting these things, addressing them, healing them, really going within yourself, learning how to get in your own light. And that's where you start connecting the dots in your life. That's when things kind of start really connecting. Because I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of things that you couldn't see that are going to kind of rise up to the surface. And this kind of starts early on in the month. And between that and you beginning to want to stand in your own light, like you're wanting to shine. And between those two, it kind of brings you to a place of a new place in your mind. You come to a new point, seeing things a little bit differently. A little more clarity. You're not experienced with this level of clarity that's going to come in. You're not really experienced with that yet. So it's new, it's fresh. You may wobble a little bit to maintain that level of mental clarity. But between that mental clarity and the dots starting to connect in your life, I'm getting that you're able to have more of an intimate connection. You're able to be more intimate and connect with others. There may be someone that's already in your life or that comes into your life, or an emotional person that you're able to connect with on a deeper level. You're actually able to have real intimacy with someone, whereas you may have thought you were capable of that before, but with this new understanding, you're seeing that on a new level. So there's some type of partnership that comes from your ability to start connecting the dots with some things in your life. The heartbreak or the disappointment, along with you starting to connect these dots in your life, kind of brings you to a place of feeling like it's a passionate place, but it's a strong place. Okay, it's not like it was before where it was just all of these ideas that were kind of like fantasy-like, unrealistic, negating certain aspects being missing. It's not going to be like that anymore. You're going to be in a much stronger place. You're going to have this partnership or someone. It could be a mentor. It's going to be someone that's kind of helping you with this process of connecting these dots and coming into your passion. And you ultimately end the month just feeling a whole lot stronger and like you have a better grasp on life. Okay, more prepared. That's what I'm getting for just the general reading, what I'm seeing going on with you in a general way. And then this partnership, I'm getting that for some of you, it could be business partnership, someone helping you in your business. Whereas before you went through this kind of process and had these new ideas, you weren't really open to someone helping you, but then now you are. That's what I'm getting. Then we're going to move on now to the general love reading for the month of October. I want to say also, guys, we're coming up to the end of the your ability to win a free ticket to the True Love Boot Camp that's coming up. So you can like the Facebook page to enter to win a free ticket. If you buy a ticket and you win the contest, you don't have to, you'll get a refund. So don't worry about that. If you want to ensure that you have a spot, just go ahead and get your ticket. It's going to be an amazing boot camp that really takes you through the work of creating a paradigm shift so that you're able to attract in the love that you really want, for those of you who are looking for that. Also, for the radio show, the month coming up, it's going to be on understanding the matrix. I highly recommend it. It's going to be really good for deprogramming and getting yourself and understanding a little bit more about how the world is working and winning the internal war. Okay, really helping people to understand how to win, what the internal war is, because we all have experienced that or are experiencing that, where there's this constant internal struggle. The radio show, the next one, is going to be helping people deal with that. So I recommend that you tune in, follow the show. The link is in the description box below. It's the first Sunday of every month at 6 p.m. Eastern, Divine Power Radio. Okay, now we're going to do the general love reading. The Nine of Swords is the overall energy for October in the love department. So I'm getting that some of your own thoughts are kind of plaguing you in love. Your own fears. Your own worries about what's going to befall you as it pertains to love. And that's why I'm seeing you kind of ending the month focusing a little bit more on what you don't have than what you do. At the heart of this is about you getting emotionally stable and emotionally in a place where you are capable of the level of emotional intimacy that's going to be required to have this dream that you're wanting in terms of love. Because I'm getting like family, a strong loyalty, lots of emotion. I'm getting that you kind of start out feeling really strong, like a lot of passion or sexual energy in the beginning of October. Feeling like your life is, it's almost kind of a little bit of the same energy that you had in the general reading that you're also applying to love, where you're seeing things as there's a sense of contentment and seeing things as a lot better, but it's like you're not seeing that you still have a lot to learn. You still have a lot to learn in love. And this stuff that you still have to learn in love is actually like why you're not getting this full picture, like where you're not getting everything that you want, meaning it's not coming to you this in its complete form of this family life, this loyalty, this overwhelming emotion, just beautiful emotions, abundance, growth, radiation, like, and now what I mean by radiation, not radiation, radiancy, like being vibrant and radiant. You're not giving enough. You're not giving enough to actually get that. And you don't see that because you still have a lot to learn. And that's kind of the thing here for the month. Because you're not getting that. And if you're holding on to what you think you know, and continuing to not give as much as you should give and thinking that what you're giving is enough, it's going to land you in believing that, looking at the things that you're missing in the wrong way, because you're going to think that you're missing it because it's not there for you, and it'll put you in a mentality of lack. When the truth is, it's not that it's not there for you. You're looking in the wrong direction because there's a lot of things that you just have to learn. So the way you're looking at bringing it about is You're missing something. You're not seeing that it's already there in front of you if you could just take in a little bit of new information. Because I'm getting that there's new doors opening for you, emotion wise, like passion wise. You're seeing a lot more possibility than you did before. You're wanting to embark on something new. You know, it's like there's this door that's there that you're noticing where there's like a lot more possibility on the other side of that door than you once thought was possible. And you want to create that. Like you want to do something with that. And so you are giving towards it, but not as much as you need to be. For it to really balance out the way that you're wanting. And if you hold on to thinking that you're right and thinking that you know and not being open to the fact that you could be a little bit wrong or you could be perceiving things in your love life differently, if you're not open to that, it's gonna put you in a place of like missing everything that's there because you're gonna be so focused on what's not there. And for some of you, I'm seeing that there's someone that maybe you want to be giving more, like you want them to be giving more. And it's like you're holding on to that thought process and that way of thinking, and that's what's leading to the lack mentality. I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck just to see overall for your love life for the month of October. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And I could see that. Where, like what I'm getting with this, another message is that you're trying to create this ideal life materialistically, material wise. And it's feeling like you don't have enough, so you don't have enough to give. And because you still have a lot to learn in terms of that, it could be affecting your love life, okay? Where you have a lackful mentality that you're not realizing has to do with things beyond your love life, okay? Now we're going to move on to the general reading for November, and then we're going to do the general love reading for November. And also, guys, remember if you're into the twin flame readings that I do, which is the two partners on each side, the zodiac sign readings for every zodiac sign are coming back into the Love Club in the month of October. So if you want to join the Love Club, that's a good way to, get those readings. You have to join at the $5 level to get the 12 zodiac sign readings. Those work for someone you're thinking about, or even a relationship or a committed relationship. At the $1 a month, you get the twin flame monthly and mid-month readings. general energies for November. By November, I'm seeing that you're fully connecting the dots that you're needing to connect. In October, there was still some dots that you were needing to connect. It was like clarity was coming, but it wasn't full. It wasn't coming full circle with the full clarity. And I kind of get that for November, that full clarity just in general starts to come in for you. You're learning the things that you need to learn for mental clarity. And you're going to get victory over this thing within yourself where you just haven't been fully clear mentally, where you're going to be able to really make the decisions that you want to make. You're going to have the strength to make the decisions that you want to make. And I get in November, there's going to be some major decision that's going to have to be made, that's going to be coming up in your life. It could be related money wise. Okay. Choosing between jobs, something money related, and you're going to have to make a decision. And it's going to take a lot of strength for you to be able to make that decision, a lot of balance within yourself. But you're able to do that. I'm getting that, I don't know, somehow this decision could be related to a relationship and to money. I don't know how that connection is there, but I'm just getting that for a lot of you, that somehow this decision you have to make money wise has some type of, or job wise has some type of effect on your relationship with someone. So you're going to come up with a new idea. That's what I'm getting. You're going to have some type of, you're going to have like some type of breakthrough in the first week of, or the early part of November. There's some type of breakthrough that helps you in terms of this decision making that you have to do. It helps you make some firm decisions. And that kind of, that new burst of energy, it's like the wind in your sails coming in, where you're finally getting that breath of fresh energy, and it comes in and it helps you learn some things about how to keep your mental clarity. I'm getting that initially there's going to be some things you can't really see. Okay. Maybe two sides of yourself kind of warring with each other a bit. But then this new burst of energy that comes in, it really gives you faith. Like you're able to believe, you're believing and hoping again. Able to believe in a deeper way. Now some of it is kind of like, because of things you can't see, it's going to require you to have faith. Like you're going to have some faith. You're going to need some faith, because you're going to have this new burst of energy coming in, but there's still going to be some things that are going to be kind of unclear or unknown to you. And they're going to require you to have some type of faith to be able to make the decision and still move forward, even when you're not so sure. Like some things seem a little cloudy for you. You're able to see what you really need to be giving in your life. And you make the decision to kind of give what's required for you to get what you want. It's like before you were trying to get it without fully giving everything that was really going to be required in order for you to get it. And it's like towards the end of November, you're realizing that, you're making that decision, and it brings you victory. Okay, it brings you victory where everything starts to finally connect. It all starts to really click, and it all starts to connect for you. Now, remember, with these readings, having this information can help you alter, outcomes and how long things take. It can alter your timeline, things like that. Now we're going to move on to the general love reading for the month of October. That's the Five of Pentacles is the overall energy for November. It's an energy of kind of feeling lack. Wanting a love that you're not getting. Feeling a little burdened by your own passion and what you desire. It's almost like this energy of I can't get what I want. I just can't get what I want. And really focused on it in a lackful type of way. But I'm seeing that ultimately you land on your feet by the end of the month with some stability within yourself emotionally. And I'm kind of seeing you paired with someone that helps you do that helps you come into some type of balance. I'm kind of getting that you have a little bit of, there's some like battle type of energy where you're trying to fight for what you want. And it could be a little counterproductive, and you come into an awareness of that, because it's like sometimes instead of fighting for what you want, sometimes the problem is you're not allowing what you want, because you're in a place of lack. Because you're starting off feeling a little disappointed in love, feeling like you're getting some clarity about what you're missing out on by holding on to certain ways of thinking. And you're realizing that, and you're ready to like go into a new phase. You're seeing new possibilities that you didn't see before. It does feel very crushing to you initially, because it's almost like, you know how you're thinking one way and it's like if your whole thought process just feels like it gets crushed, it feels real devastating. But you get a grip on that. Something I'm getting happens that kind of makes you feel mentally burdened. And it's like it requires all of your strength to deal with. But you're ready to fight. Like you're going to fight to get past this. And even though it's exhausting, you're going to do it. And it's going to bring you to a place of seeing what you need to see. I'm getting coming into a place of like balancing. It's almost like balancing your masculine and feminine energies within yourself. That makes it so that you finally are able to offer the love that you really want to offer. Because you may have thought you were offering it, but there was more that you had to offer and you weren't able to offer it. And so sometimes if you're not able to offer fully what it is that you want, that's the reason you don't have what you want in love. It's like, get yourself ready to be able to offer your full cup, to be able to truly offer of yourself in a deeper way. And you're kind of going to figure this out and work through this in the month of November. And that's what's going to help you come out of this lackful place that could be the reason you're not getting what you want in love. And what's causing you to focus more on what you don't have and feeling like you just don't have it. You can't get what you want. But part of it is you're not realizing you're not even in the space of actually offering your full cup. You're not even offering your full cup. Because you have to come in balance, get in balance within yourself between your masculine and feminine energies. You have to use your intuition more, but at the same time, you have to be at your peak when it comes to, making the logical decisions, handling your passions. And pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. See, yes, what I'm getting here is you're not realizing that when it comes to love, the reason you don't have what you want is because you're not calling it in. And you're not calling it in because you're not ready to give your full cup. And until you're to a place where you can give your full cup, you can't call in what you're really wanting. You can't call in for things to, calling your soulmate towards you and you getting the fulfillment that you want and that satisfaction that you want in love. You have to be able to offer your full cup, and you have to come into balance with your own masculine and feminine energies in order to fully offer your full cup of love. And then it's like at that point, that's really where calling your soulmate comes in for you. It's all about, you can't call them in before that. Okay? So I hope that was helpful to you all. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Remember the Love Club. Join the Love Club if you have someone in mind and you want more love readings. The links for all of that will be in the description box below. And I will see you guys, air signs, in December. Bye.